Ladies and gentlemen, once again, it's that time. It's hump night, Wednesday. We done got past the 4th of July. Hope you ate real good. Hope your belly is full. Now, let's do something with this brain of ours and talk about this sports that's going on. The Wait a Minute Show, coming to you right around the corner. Me and my man Lopan. Let's do this. Let's go.
Blood up on the wall, can you see it? As the people fall from an AK-47, spraying down the hall. Oh, this screaming, this act is so inhuman. This must be living in a nightmare. Oh, yeah. If you can see what I see, yeah, we're living in a nightmare. Oh, yeah. If you can see what I see, yeah, we're living in a nightmare. Oh, yeah. If you can see what I see, yeah, we're living in a nightmare. Oh, yeah. If you can see what I see, yeah, we're living in a nightmare. My things, won't that so man, won't that so man, your dreams, my things. Man. Why would you wanna be right when what's wrong is what's right? In my darkness is light. I have you shining so bright. I give you power and hoes, flashy cars and the clothes, couple pounds of this draw. If you want it, let's go. Let's get this money, money. I see you looking at the money, money. You bowing down to this money, money. You're doing something strange for this piece of change. We're living in a nightmare. Oh, yeah. If you can see what I see, yeah, we're living in a nightmare. Oh, yeah. If you can see what I see, yeah, we're living in a nightmare. Oh, yeah. If you can see what I see, yeah, we're living in a nightmare. Oh, yeah. If you can see what I see, yeah, all I see is bloodthirsty politicians, ultimate vampires, ultimate vampires, ultimate vampires, zombies and ghouls who are ruled by desire, in a world that's burning up with hellfire. Back to scene one, where the damage was done. You need to look in this mirror. Who are you running from? What have you done? What have you done? Can't wipe the blood off your hands. Smear it off if you can. Can't escape from the truth. Deep within lies of proof. The evidence is off the meter. Oh, you're as guilty as your leader. Oh. We're living in a nightmare. Oh, yeah. If you can see what I see, yeah, we're living in a nightmare. Oh, yeah. If you can see what I see, yeah, we're living in a nightmare. Oh, yeah. If you can see what I see, yeah, we're living in a nightmare. Oh, yeah. If you can see what I see, yeah, we're living in a nightmare. We are living in a
This is a podcast.
Is this thing on? The mic is lit. Faro Jaro.
Kick my music.
Bro. You done lost your mind. Ain't that right, Lopan? Really? Wait a minute. Just a question. The Wait a Minute Show with your host, Jelani Bodie. Yep. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Wait a Minute Show again. We are live on the Wednesday night, hump night, as I like to call it, headed into this weekend. So we done had a short week. We got a day back. Yesterday, of course, was 4th of July, so a lot of people were off. A lot of people took extended vacations. I think some people still were coming back today, being off. I wasn't one of those people. I didn't get that opportunity. I should have, but I didn't. But I'm a little disappointed. Me, and before I go forward, me and my man Lopan, which is the co-host with me. So Lopan, shouts out to you and make sure the folks know you're there. Indeed. So me and Lopan are a little bit disappointed. And the reason why we're disappointed is 4th of July came around and we had a good time, but me and Lopan didn't hit nobody's house up, man. Normally that's what we do. We stick them up for the hamburgers, hot dogs, and everything else, the ribs and all that, and Lopan wasn't feeling it yesterday. He said he just kind of wanted to chill, and just kick it at the house, my house, because Lopan don't have a house. Indeed. And we didn't do it like we normally do. So it was a little bit different. But all in all, it was a good 4th of July. I can say here in the ATL, the Wait a Minute Show, also, this is where we hosted from. We had the Peachtree Road Race. I'm going to just talk about that a little bit. We'll get that out the way, and then we'll get into the sports topics that we got to talk about tonight. But yesterday was the Peachtree Road Race. For those people that don't know what the Peachtree Road Race is, it's basically a 10K. It is 6.2. Yes, 6.2. I'm going to put that 0.2 on there because you don't get to stop at 6. 6.2 miles that you run in this event. And it is maxed out. Always is sold out. And it's 60,000 people that do this race, whether they're running, walking, whatever it is they may do. But they are participating in this event, and it's a yearly event, and I've done it. Probably this is my 5th or 6th year, and I enjoy it every time because it's just the time to get out, look around, take in the scene. Everyone is in a good mood. You don't have, one person pointing a finger at the other person or looking at a person a certain way, thinking a certain way, because it's all shape, size, form, colors, and all that stuff that's out there, and everybody's just having a good time. So to just participate in that was awesome, and I enjoy that every year. And I urge anyone that live in the ATL, if you haven't did it, try it out. Get with a friend, get with a relative, get with a spouse, or whatever it is, and do it. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. And it's a good event, it's a good time, and everyone, is very, very, very nice to everyone, during that time. And we don't have, like I said, the whole finger pointing and all that stuff. So, yesterday, I'm going to go ahead and put myself out there. I did not do as well as I wanted to. I had a goal for myself to get the whole 10K, which is 6.2 miles. I wanted to get under an hour because I'll be honest, I didn't train the way I should have. I didn't train the way I did last year. And I got 62 minutes, y'all. So 62 minutes. Me and Lopan didn't go over nobody's house to eat, But at the end of the day, like I said, it was a lot of fun doing it. And I'll do it again next year. So it is what it is. So let's get back, to this sports stuff that you guys tuned in to hear this. hear me talk about. So again, you are listening to the Wait a Minute Show. I am your host, Jelani J.B. Bodie, and my man Lopan is in the building as well. That is my co-host. And then we sit here, we talk it a little bit, and we chat it up a little bit. Maybe go at some people, and people that's in the chat room, they'll be in here. We'll talk about them, in just a moment. They get to basically say what they want to say, get their views out, get it a little bit off their chest, and then we go back and forth. Either I agree with you or you agree with me. You may not agree with me or whatever, and we may battle it out. At the end of the day, it's all good because here on the Wait a Minute Show, we like for everybody to have a good time and get their opinion out. So then that way we can have a very interactive discussion. So tonight, again, Wednesday night, also you can hear me on my website, thewaitaminuteshow.com, on Saturdays as well. That is at 8 p.m. I do double duty on there. We'll have last week we didn't, but this week we will have a Facebook live feed also along with the website, so you can either watch it or you can listen to the show, however way that you want to do it. But we do that on Saturdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So now that that's all out the way, we'll get into basically what we wanted to do. We need to talk about these sports, and then we'll go back in the chat in a little bit, and I'll go through some of your comments that you put out here. But yesterday was the day. We were waiting on this. I talked about this on Saturday. I said the Boston Celtics were in trouble if they did not sign Gordon Hayward. And I'm going to go back a little bit, and I talked about all the assets, all the stuff that they, had the option to do. Jimmy Butler went first. They didn't do anything. Then Paul George went. They still hadn't done anything. They drafted Jason Tatum, so it was just like, okay, you doing something right there. But I said maybe this is what they were looking at all along, and this was the guy that they wanted all along, and this was maybe the best situation all along. So at the end of the day, Gordon Hayward signed, sealed, delivered to the Boston Celtics. He is a Boston Celtics now, and I know the people in Boston are very excited. So you got another piece to the puzzle to try and solve the LeBron James riddle or whatever it is that you want to call it, but you're trying to crack the code, the LeBron James code, to get to the NBA Finals. Because at this point, if you're in the Eastern Conference Final, you're not looking for anything else. You're not looking to get any better. The better is getting to the Finals, and LeBron is standing in their way. So getting Gordon Hayward was a nice signing. I can't say this is the only thing that they needed, and this was going to get them over the hump, but this will definitely get them in the conversation where now they will definitely have to be taken seriously playing against the Cavs. I don't see any other team in the Eastern Conference really giving them a problem per se that they're really going to challenge them. You may have the Bucks, that may give them a little run for their money. Washington is still out there, but we all saw if Washington couldn't even beat Boston with the situation that they were playing in this year, what do you think next year is going to be? I just don't. I like Washington, but they're not going to have the pieces that they need. They didn't make any real moves in free agency. Maybe draft picks will, play out. Maybe second-year guys like Oubre and other rookies that they got on their team that's going into their second year. Maybe those will play out. But Washington, I don't see it. So it's Boston's to lose at this point. LeBron and the Cavs, we'll get on them in just a moment. But I do like the signing. There were three teams, really two, because Gordon Hayward played for the Jazz. So he was trying to decide between the Heat or the Celtics. And I figured everyone knew this. I guess it was a bad secret. If it came down, and because Pat Riley is one of the greatest deal closers as far as like getting guys to come to the Miami Heat and play. Not to mention no state tax in Florida. So that helps out, a lot. But I think at the end of the day, Gordon Hayward, he said this particularly, but I think it weighed more than anything. I think when it came down to who the coach was and Brad Stevens was there,